people worst affected by the post-Grenfell fire safety crisis may be able to sell their flats to the Welsh government. Housing Minister Julie James has announced a buyout scheme which will be launched next year. It will be aimed at a small number of people in significant financial hardship. It would be the first scheme of its kind in the UK, but the criteria and budget are not yet known. Campaigners welcomed the idea but said there had been a lack of urgency from the Welsh government, while opposition parties have called for more details. Fire safety defects in many high-rise apartment blocks were exposed in the wake of the Grenfell disaster in West London in 2017, when 72 people died. Many leaseholders have found it impossible to sell, as lenders will not provide buyers with mortgages on the properties. They are also facing significantly increased costs to cover insurance premiums and interim fire safety measures, as well as ongoing worry about who will pay for long-term repairs. Announcing the plan in the Senate on Tuesday, Ms. James suggested the scheme could include people who have failed to sell their house on the open market because the sale would put them into negative equity, people in mortgage arrears, and those whose flats have become overcrowded because they now have a larger family. There are a number of areas of hardship that we're prepared to look at, she said. People would either be able to sell the house to the government and stay in it as a tenant, or take the money and start again somewhere else. I know from speaking to large numbers of residents that there are a lot of people who will be very interested in a scheme of that sort, Ms. James said. She explained valuations would be done by the valuation office, in the same way as compulsory purchase valuations. James, 30, who did not want to give his surname, was a first-time buyer who had saved up a lot of money to buy his Cardiff Bay flat in 2016. Unresolved fire safety defects mean it is now unsellable, and he is paying thousands of pounds in extra service charges to cover surveys, insurance, and a nighttime patrol.